How's it going, y'all? Kevin Kuhn here from Athlete Factors. This is the Athlete Factors podcast, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about my training over the past couple weeks and really just get into a little bit of my preparation for the Big Climb Dallas, which is a fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. To raise money towards research and treatment for not only leukemia and lymphoma, but a lot of their therapies and drugs and treatments have been beneficial for lots of other different types of cancer, like lung cancer, brain cancer, breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, and prostate cancer. So, in addition to that, there are now drugs that are being tested for patients with non-cancerous diseases like diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. So they do pretty fantastic work. Some of the advancements that they have made in the past couple years have been responsible for doubling the blood cancer survival rate, and in some cases tripling or even quadrupling that rate of survival, which is pretty amazing. So many of you may not know, but I had an Uncle John, who passed away from leukemia when I was pretty young. I think I was around fourth grade. My parents at the time, we were all missionaries in the Philippines, and when my Uncle John, when we found out he had leukemia, the closest bone marrow donor was actually my mother. So she flew back from the Philippines back here to the U.S. so that she could donate her bone marrow, and that was helpful for a little while. But ultimately, he passed away. But all that to say, this is kind of it's a little personal for me, and for some reason, it's hitting me a little bit harder this year. I think just getting one step closer to understanding that we don't live forever. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think my own mortality is kind of sinking in a tad, so I'm training really hard for this. So I would love your financial support. It doesn't go to me at all. It goes all to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So please donate. You can do that from my page, or you can donate directly to them. I have a couple clients who've made some training bets, let's say, to where if I finish it in a certain amount of time, they'll donate a certain amount, and so on and so forth. So that's really, it's helping keep me on track with my training and really motivating me to go as fast as I can up 70 flights of stairs. So essentially the way that it works is everyone who wants to compete, because it is timed, although you don't have to compete, everyone pays for their registration, and then everyone has to raise at least $100. So the personal goal for everyone is about $350, and I'd like to get that amount. So anything that you can put towards that, I would greatly appreciate. So yeah, 70 flights. So what has my training been like? Well, in the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've taken 1 day off per week from training, just to get a little rest and recovery. But for the most part, it's been pretty intense. So I do 1 hill workout per week. This past week, I did 21 reps on a hill that took me about 15 to 16 seconds to go up, and I'm moving, not quite a full sprint, but I'm moving as fast as I can, and then walking back down is recovery. So I do that once a week. I try to do stairs twice a week. I don't want to necessarily do them every day, just because I don't want to get burnt out from running up and down stairs. And since the competition is only running upstairs, I don't want to do too much down and really overload on an eccentric component. So another 2 or 3 times a week, I'm doing step-ups in here at my office, either weighted or non-weighted, both forward step-ups, lateral step-ups, just for some variety. And because there are lots of turns and corners that I have to go around, I just want to make sure that my body's adequately prepared for that. For cardio, I'm spending a ton of time on the old Airdyne machine back here, getting lots of fun volume on that thing. And I actually found out that if I do it standing, then I can just absolutely fry my quads and calves, which is excellent because that's what I plan on doing day of, which will be January 25th. So just a couple weeks left. So I also do some other higher intensity box work with a plyo box, either single leg jumps, not up onto it, but with one leg already on, kind of just pushing off and standing up as fast and as hard as I can. So yeah, y'all, I'm working my tail off, and I have a goal time set for right around 10 minutes. 3 years ago, I did this completely untrained, very unprepared. It was extremely rough. I was very unwise. I started sprinting like the first 5 or 6 flights and crashed and burned really hard. It was not fun. But, live and learn. I thought I was invincible, and I thought I was in much better shape than I actually was. I was in decent shape, but not the kind of shape you need to be in to run lots and lots and lots of stairs. So much more prepared this year. So did it in 13 and a half minutes 3 years ago. So I'd like to drop about 3.5 minutes off my total time and shoot for right around 10-minute goal. So that would put me within grasp of the elite who do this, and I'd like to mix it up with them. So that's my goal. Like I said, I would love your financial support, but if you guys are unable to donate, like just a text or an email or a comment on this would be great too. Just to say, hey, go get it, Kevin, woohoo, stuff like that. Could use a little cheering on, So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch and listen to this. I will be posting about it a lot more as we get closer and closer to it, just so that I'm staying on top of not only the training, but trying to fundraise for the campaign. So if you guys know anyone who would be interested in donating, please forward and share this with them. That would be awesome. And I hope everybody had an awesome holiday, Christmas, etc. I sure did. And I actually get to head back to Ohio to visit with family for about a week, so I'm pretty pumped about that. So hope everyone's enjoying this time of year and enjoying friends and family, and not taking anything for granted. So yeah, y'all, it's been a pretty awesome year. I'm really excited about 2020. The podcast is going decently well. I'm learning a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I really enjoy the conversations that I'm having with everyone. So if you guys know of anyone who would like to be on the podcast, please let me know who they are, and so we can start a conversation and work towards more podcast episodes. So, alrighty, y'all. That will be all. I am signing off. Alrighty, y'all. Take care. Have a good one, and we will see you next time.